We begin tonight with the death of a San Francisco man aboard a cruise ship in Florida. Good evening, that is. I'm Juliette Goodrich.
And I'm Brian Hackney. The man who tested positive for the coronavirus while on the Coral Princess took a turn for the worse. KPIX 5 reporter Joe Vazquez spoke with the family. They say doctors on the ship refused to get him more help.
71-year-old Wilson Ma and his wife Toy Ling had both tested positive for the coronavirus, but early Saturday, Wilson did not feel sick enough to go to the hospital. They stayed aboard the cruise ship Coral Princess, which was docked in Miami. Hours later, Wilson took a turn for the worse. Family members say the ship's medical staff refused to call for an ambulance, claiming the hospitals and ambulances in Miami were locked down. The Ma family was frantic. They say they took it upon themselves to call 911. An ambulance arrived quickly and rushed Wilson Ma to the hospital, where he died. Today, family members were beside themselves with grief, but also became worried about Toy Ling, who was now also feeling sick. This afternoon, an ambulance rushed her to a local hospital along with several other ship's passengers.
The couple left their home here in South San Francisco almost a month ago for what was supposed to be a joyous cruise to South America. Instead, a family spokesperson described the events of the last couple of days as an unacceptable tragedy.
The couple's daughter, Julie, texted me, the rest of the family is still very worried because they don't know if Joy Ling is out of the woods yet.
We continue to work at the Port of Miami to offload passengers and crew and get them to their homes as quickly as possible, while also helping some very sick patients get the medical care that they need.
Port officials are still trying to understand what happened to the Ma family. Turns out there were ambulances and hospital beds available. Port spokesperson Andrea Muniz Amador confirms to KPIX 5 that medical personnel aboard the Carnival cruise ship on Saturday insisted Mr. Ma was not in immediate danger, that he was, quote, stable. Carnival Cruise Lines is not commenting. Meanwhile, the Ma family has released a statement, quote, "We are lucky to have had a father that was silly, fun, engineering-minded, and thoughtful. There are no words for the sorrow we have experienced, but only joy for the memories we had with him." Joe Vazquez, KPIX 5.